Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Thomas and Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of middleweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Mayweather's so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. Abraham's giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do.
In the middle corner, coming out of Grand Rapids, Mayweather. His adversary, fighting out of Berlin, Bad Intentions, Abraham.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Little get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. Good double jab by Bad Intentions. Well, the style that we're seeing here tonight, Teddy, is really athletic, unorthodox kind of fighter. You know, you're like a professor of the sweet science. I cannot imagine that you're a big fan of it.
No, I'm not. You know, what I'm a fan of is the talent. I mean, the speed, the confidence that he has that he can do that, the bravado. I'm a fan of that, but I believe that you take that talent and you have to have a vehicle to drive that talent, and the vehicle is technical development, and he doesn't have that. I mean, when you pull back, the guy's going to time you, and the glove's not going to be there, and all of a sudden you're going to say, gee, you know what, with all this great talent, I wish I had kind of coupled it up with good technical talent.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Nice block by Money. Good looking combo by Bad Intentions. Mayweather's able to avoid that punch. How about that? Another right hand. Ten seconds to go in this round. Incredible jab by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions is putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
No, he's not. He's not landing when he needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
Let's get moving out. This guy is going to win this fight if you don't take control, son. You need to take control.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Abraham showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Nice block by Money. We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball, everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well, but basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Mayweather's sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
There's the combo downstairs. Bad intentions. His fatigue is starting to play a major factor in this fight now. He is having trouble landing any of these punches.
Yeah, and it's not because his opponent all of a sudden is a great defensive whiz. You know, he's not Claude Rains. He didn't all of a sudden become the invisible man. It's just that he's not landing because he's throwing him from too far away, as you said, very tired.
Come on!
Last 10 seconds. He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating you. If you throw 3 or 4 punches in a row, you can turn this around. But you have to let it go. Relax. You can do it. You know you got it.
That is it. That's it. I need another round like that. Just like that, all right? You're doing good. Just keep it up. Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Jab and move.
And round number 3 is underway. Great movement to get away from those punches. He has found his groove with this right hand.
Keep working the body.
Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Bad intentions is dazed after that punch. Abraham's being damaged right now. Punch after punches. Big shot. Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time. Abraham's now getting back up off the canvas. Coming to the halfway point of this 3rd round. Blocks away that headshot. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Money. Blocking a score. Abraham's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there.
Stay away from those.
Bad intentions. He's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Solid straight right hand. Well timed by Bad Intentions. He He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Keep doing what you're doing. Deep breath.
All right, deep breath. Get some water. You're good. You're okay. Now breathe for me. Now listen. You threw a white punch and he caught you. Tighten up your punches, all right? He's looking.
Mayweather's in complete control of this fight early on here. Teddy, he's up 3-0 on your scorecards, but even more important than that, he may be able to end this fight. He's put his man down on the canvas.
Well, his opponent keeps squaring up with him, giving him a lot of surface, and he's finding that surface.
Money's doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly, it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
Unable to land clean by bad intentions. Abraham's combination punching is working well here. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Abraham. Combo lands to the head. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Mayweather's now showing off what he probably worked very hard on in the gym. You can see that the effective footwork, the movement, is making for this to be a fairly easy round for him. Teddy, what kind of training regimen do you put a guy through to develop this skill?
Well, what you do is you have him work on defense. Sometimes I'll put a fighter in the ring to spar, and I won't let him throw punches back. I'll make him just make the guy miss. Just use his legs, use his head movement, use his blocking skills, and make sure he concentrates exactly on one thing, defense. He's showing it right now.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Bad intentions is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best.
Get after him!
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Abraham's doing well here with that two-punch combination. "90 seconds to go here in this round. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging.
That's okay. Let's go.
Good job with the old 1-2 by bad intentions. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? And you are winning this fight. You need to move your head more, okay? Side to side. Lean to the side and boom! Counter punch. Yes. Go and fight this guy. Take it to this guy. You have to go and get this guy. Don't doubt yourself. You can still win this one.
The start of the 6th round. Mayweather's got to be thrilled with what he was able to accomplish in the first half of this fight. And as we start this round, clearly he wants to keep things in the same order.
Well, part of the testing of anybody being successful in anything, in boxing and anything, is how do you handle prosperity? We're going to find that out right now. I know that sounds like a good problem to have, but does he get carried away with himself? You know, does he get a little cocky? We're going to see.
Bad intentions is not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now he's trying to counterpunch Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know, and he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out.
That's what I like to see.
Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Solid counter punch by Money.
Protect yourself.
What a trap he just set, and he lands a nice counter punch.
Yeah, that's the old catch with a ghost trick there. You know, you're there one time, you give him a little shade, you know, a little shadow, and then he throws at you, you pull back, bang, come right back with your own.
Mayweather's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
Some of that too. Let's go.
Scores with the combo to the head. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Abraham's got to do a better job. He is getting rocked. There it is. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
Stand up. Stand up. 2, 3, 4. Get off.
Abraham still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Bad intentions. He's trying to get away with some fouls here, but this time, not the case. The referee is going to dock him a point for the low blow. Abraham's failure to protect himself from that left hand, it's become a big story now.
Yeah, and he has to understand why. He's not controlling distance. He's standing.
Bad Intentions is cracked by a right hand. He doesn't look good, and yet another big shot comes in. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Get up.
He's being dominated now. Yes, he got up from that knockdown, but this fight could be over at any moment. You got to think the referee's taking a look.
If he's a good ref, he is, but fighters have come back. As dismal as this looks, as bad as this looks, they have come back before.
Fucking amazing. I want another round like that. This is your fight, okay? You're in complete control of this fight.
Relax, relax, relax. You gotta relax. You gotta move out there. Move, move, move. Breathe now. Breathe. You good?
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin this 8th round here, and you can see that, yes, he's up, but if you've been watching this fight closely, you know that anything still can happen here.
So his opponent is a real tough guy, doesn't get discouraged, continues to come with a fast pace, and a guy like that, you never count out.
Good block there by Bad Intentions. Abraham's thinking defense first right now, Teddy. I mean, you can just see it in him. He's thinking strictly, hey, what happened earlier, I don't want that to happen again.
And that's what his opponent wants to think, so that's all you need to know, that you can't think that way, especially since that's not his style. Joe, if he was a counterpuncher, it'd be okay. You know, your defense creates offense when you're a counterpuncher. He is not that kind of fighter. He can't win this way.
A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
I warned you about your head. That's 1 point.
It's done. And the ref is doing it. The ref is calling this fight. That's a disqualification.
You know what? I'm thinking that the fighter wanted it stopped.
By disqualification, your winner, Milli.
Nobody wants to see a fight go into the record books like that. Bad Intentions is lost by disqualification.
And, you know, I have to wonder a little bit, because this game is about the mental side always, if he wanted to get out of this fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.